Think about the world's greatest cities right now. Perhaps you fantasize about Paris, London, and New York. Nonetheless, nearly 2.2 million tourists visited Dubai, United Arab Emirates, during the first quarter of 2022 alone. Tens of thousands of Americans came to see sights they couldn't see anywhere else. Dubai holds a number of world records. From the world's tallest building to a 7-star hotel. Hello brewers. Welcome back to Dollar Brew. In this video we will be looking at 20 things you didn't know about Dubai. Number 20. 20 years ago, Dubai was a desert. The United Arab Emirates, UAE, has been inhabited by humans for 125,000 years. However, the town we know today as Dubai was not founded until the 18th century. At first, the town was a small fishing village, with a population of just a few hundred people. It was small and cramped, with most of the modern-day city being a desert. Farmers wouldn't even use the land for growing plants or maintaining livestock because it was inhabitable. The United Arab Emirates was established in 1971. Because of its vast oil reserves, the UAE became a wealthy nation almost overnight. When oil was discovered off the coast of Dubai, businessmen flocked to the city to establish themselves. Despite the fact that the Gulf War drove many businesspeople away, they returned once oil prices rose. They began investing in Dubai's development in the 2000s and have continued to do so to this day. Number 19. You'll probably only meet one local person. Emiratis tend to keep to themselves, away from the main tourist drag, so it's highly unlikely you'll get chatting on the beach. Indeed, most tourists only encounter one Emirati on their holidays, when they get their passport stamped at the airport. Border control is staffed almost entirely by Emiratis. Indeed, most bureaucratic roles are reserved for nationals, but this isn't the ideal place to strike up a conversation about local life. If you do have burning questions, keep them for a visit to the Sheikh Mohammed Museum of Cultural Understanding, a brilliant initiative that connects holidaymakers with Emirati people for cooking lessons, traditional dinners, and heritage tours. Emirati nationals are far outnumbered by expats in Dubai, to the tune of almost 6-1. The majority of the population is Indian, Bangladeshi, Pakistani, Asian and Western. Number 18. It's a birder's paradise. Birdwatchers will be thrilled to hear that there are over 320 bird species that migrate between Europe, Asia, and Africa via Dubai. During the spring and fall, birds such as spotted eagles, broad-billed sandpipers, and greater herons pass through the city. They can be seen on a visit to Ras Al Khair Wildlife Sanctuary, and a falconry safari is a must for bird lovers young and old. Experience the traditional sport of falconry firsthand with a greater spotted eagle, Harris's hawk, and desert eagle owl. Number 17. Don't mix up the city and the emirate. When people think of Dubai, they think of the city of Dubai. However, there is also an emirate of Dubai. The city of Dubai is the capital of the emirate, but the emirate also includes smaller communities and less developed areas. When you are asking for directions or travel advice, make sure you specify that you are talking about the city. Number 16. Its police cars are epic. With so many supercars on Dubai's roads, its law enforcers couldn't just pull around in Fords like the British constabulary. To keep up with the crims, they turned to Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and Bentleys, of course. They added a McLaren to their fleet in December 2013, and a Bugatti Veyron in 2014. Powered by a 691 horsepower mid-mounted V12 engine, the Force's Lamborghini Aventador can go from 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds, and has a top speed of 217 miles per hour. Its BMW i8 makes mincemeat out of fleeing villains, going 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. On a less luxurious note, Dubai Police has its own band of bagpipers who perform at state events. If you ask nicely, they might play you Scotland the Brave. Number 15. Foreigners love Dubai. Dubai's population is just shy of 3 million people. Despite Dubai's importance to the UAE, only 15% of the population consists of native UAE residents. Dubai has a massive population of Indian, Pakistani, and Bangladeshi residents. Many of these residents are businesspeople who moved to Dubai to pursue various opportunities. You can find Indian and Pakistani communities and businesses spread throughout the city, especially in high-income areas. The largest population of Western expatriates consists of British people. But you can find Americans as well as many people from Africa, particularly Nigeria and Somalia. Number 14. Its tallest building is based on a flower. The world's tallest building, at 2,716 feet, the Burj Khalifa needs no introduction. An icon in the Dubai skyline, this building should be on your Dubai bucket list. Zip to the 148th floor to see the city below, or chill in the lounge with cocktails on the 123rd floor. A fun Dubai fact is that the design of the building is based on a local desert flower, Hymenocallis, also known as the spider lily. There are 3 feet or lobes which form the architectural base of the Burj Khalifa, which echo the shape of this flower. Number 13. It owes a lot to Abu Dhabi. Burj Khalifa, the world's biggest skyscraper, looms high above the rooftops of Dubai, but it wouldn't have been completed without the financial help of Abu Dhabi, Dubai's neighboring emirate. Until just before it opened in 2010, the tower was actually called Burj Dubai, literally Dubai Tower, but it was renamed in honor of Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Emir of Abu Dhabi and President of the United Arab Emirates. Dubai, which had been deep in the throes of a financial crisis, had just been bailed out by Sheikh Khalifa to the tune of £6.13 billion, so it showed its gratitude in typically lavish style. Number 12. Its cuisine is truly cosmopolitan. Being a trading center for centuries has meant that food from all over the world has influenced Dubai cuisine. Along with traditional Arabic food, you'll find spices from India, ingredients from Persia, and Eastern Mediterranean influences. Join a food tour to taste different cuisines and learn foodie facts about Dubai. For an authentic start to the day, join a traditional Emirati breakfast experience. If you feel like an adventurous and romantic evening, a dinner at a Bedouin camp is the real deal. Number 11. Take advantage of visiting during the cooler months. Dubai makes up for the lack of sunlight with heat. During the spring and summer, the average temperatures can exceed 100 degrees Fahrenheit. But the temperatures do drop off significantly during other parts of the year. In January, you may have days where the temperatures hover around 75 degrees. As you are planning a Dubai vacation, you should try going to the city during the winter or fall. Number 10. It has robots as jockeys. One of the most popular sports in Dubai is camel racing. To prevent children from being used for their small size to ride and race the camels, small robots are now the jockeys. While you won't be racing a camel, you can go for a camel ride adventure in the desert. Number 9. It has a museum dedicated to coffee. Coffee lovers need their cup of the good stuff to start the day, and the Arabic culture certainly delivers. Visit the Coffee Museum to learn about the history of this beloved beverage and see coffee artifacts from around the world. For a taste of tradition, take part in a Bedouin coffee ritual. Number 8. Saturdays and Sundays are not weekends. For years, the weekends in Dubai consisted of Fridays and Saturdays. In January 2022, Dubai changed its official weekends to align better with international financial markets. However, their weekends and hours off are still a little different. Dubai businesspeople work between 7:30 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. from Monday through Thursday. They work until noon on Friday, and their weekends run until Monday morning. Number 7. The address system is active. When asked about interesting facts about Dubai, many people say that the city does not have an official address system. That used to be true. When residents used to send packages to each other, they would write instructions on how to find the recipient instead of writing an address. Over the last few years, the Dubai local government has developed an address system. They have assigned codes to streets and buildings, allowing people to send packages with written addresses. However, a lot of residents remain unfamiliar with the system. You should be able to provide instructions on how to get to the locations you want to get to. Number 6. It has a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Escape the appeal of Dubai's bling and glamour to discover the historic Dubai Creek area. Walk in the small alleyways of the Al Fadai historical neighborhood and explore museums, galleries, and local food. You can even cruise the river on a traditional Abra boat. Take a tour with a local guide to learn facts about Dubai in this fascinating area. Number 5. It has a set of islands shaped like a palm tree. The Palm in Dubai is the world's largest artificial archipelago. These artificial islands were created out of only sand and rocks. In fact, it took over 3 billion cubic feet of sand from the seabed and 7 million tons of rock from the Hajar Mountains. Explore it on a fun jet ski ride, or take to the skies in a thrilling tandem skydiving experience. Number 4. You can use a lot of languages. The official language of the UAE is Arabic. If you are speaking to a government official or important businessperson, you should try to use Arabic. Even saying a basic greeting can help break the ice. But Dubai is a multicultural city, and many people are familiar with English. You can also speak Hindi, Chinese, and Urdu, especially with Indian and Pakistani residents. Number 3. The locals are rich, but occasionally forgetful. In case you were in any doubt that Dubai's residents are minted, take a look at its lost and found statistics. In 2015, a passenger left AED 146,000, £35,000, in cash in a Dubai airport toilet cubicle. It was returned to her, and in the first 4 months of 2016 a whopping AED 42,171, £9,000, cash was left in the airport's lost property. According to Dubai police, 2 diamond rings worth AED 150,000, £33,400, were also handed in to the airport authorities. And in October 2016, a taxi driver handed in a gold ingot that had been left in his cab. It was worth AED 3.5 million, £780,000, and was later reunited with its owner. Number 2. The Burj Khalifa is the king of buildings. Ask anyone about Dubai facts, and they'll talk to you about the Burj Khalifa. At 2,722 feet, it is the world's tallest building. The building is multi-use, so you can find a lot of different attractions inside. You can ride one of the world's fastest elevators up to an observation deck that is nearly 1,500 feet off the ground. When you're hungry, you can eat at Atmosphere Burj Khalifa, the highest restaurant in the world. And finally, number 1 on our list of things you probably didn't know about Dubai is: it is one of the safest cities. Dubai is a safe area, including for women traveling alone and families. You may encounter the same travel scams you see in other cities, including bump and grabs. You should follow the same safety precautions you take anywhere else, but you shouldn't worry too much. If you plan on worshipping in or touring the mosques, you should keep an eye out for the exits. Many of Dubai's mosques can accommodate thousands of people at once, and stampedes can occur during emergencies. Move off to the side to avoid the crowds and head to the exits in a straight line. There is absolutely no doubt that some of these Dubai facts will amaze you. Dubai is a young and arid city. Nonetheless, it is a cultural, financial, and religious crossroads. You can enjoy many different attractions, namely the Burj Khalifa and the Dubai Miracle Garden, and at the same time, you can have a lot of fun taking in the beautiful architecture and exotic animals. However, you must be mindful of etiquette. You should avoid displays of affection, criticisms of the government, and provocative behavior during Ramadan. We hope you enjoyed this video. Check out other exciting videos in our playlists. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.